Welcome to Vernon MX, and let's ride.
In this episode, we're going to have a look at a couple of Frankenbikes, and we're also going to do a loop back around to a couple of product reviews we did earlier in the season, the heated gloves and the mono suit from Choko.
Great. Well, let's get started with your interview of Mike Klopp in the parking lot to get things started.
Here we go.
All right, so I'm here with the owner of Frankenbike number one. Who are you, and what are we looking at here?
Michael Klopp from Vernon, BC, and this is my Maico 700. Ordered it last spring, took until October to get here, and it's been a little bit of work getting her dialed in, but she's working really well now.
So it is a two-stroke.
It is a two-stroke.
And how much power roughly do you think this thing's making?
I think it's a clean 80 horsepower with a lot of torque. It feels like a four-stroke when you're riding it. You can pull from 0 RPMs right to the top. Has a bit of a hit of a power band near the top, but I'll be doing some tuning next year with new pipe and some porting.
So you're making the sleds quiver a little bit?
Yeah. There is a few days I've out-pulled some sleds in deep snow, so it's pretty fun.
Looking forward to seeing it run today. Thanks a lot for coming out, Mike, and we'll have some fun.
We'll see you later.
All right.
In this section, we got a little bit of footage of me chasing Mike up the trail into the mountains. Gotta love the sound of this bike. Two-stroke smoke with tons of torque.
It's awesome. Now we're going to head back to the parking lot and take a look at Andrew's interview of Helmut West and his Husaberg 650 with Nitrous.
Well, all right.
So we're here today with Frankenbike owner number 2, Helmut from the one and only Helmut's Sausage Kitchen in Vernon, BC. Helmut, thanks for coming out.
Thanks, Andrew.
Tell us a little bit about some of these hooligans off in the distance. What have we got? What are we looking at here?
So what we have here is an 07 Husaberg 650 four-stroke on a timber sled 137 long track.
Okay.
A little bit of modifications made to this old beast. It's got a high RPM cam. It's also got a liquid nitrous bottle on there. If all goes according to plan, when you hit the button, should get triple digits on the horsepower.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to getting out for a ride with you today and seeing how this thing works and seeing how you guys destroy us on our relatively stock bikes.
I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Thanks, Andrew.
Awesome.
In this next section, we're going to take a look at some of the footage I filmed from the trail, trying to keep up with Helmut and his Husaberg. And I just have to say, I love the sound of this bike, this big four-stroke bike. It's a thumper, and it just goes.
Mike Klopp sent us some additional footage to have a look at. It was actually a 15-minute segment of Mike chasing Helmut on Helmut's other bike, 350 with a Yeti. These guys were on a steep side hill for 15 minutes straight. I don't know where they were.
Must have gone like all the way around a mountain or something like that. Part of the time Mike was leading, and near the end you'll see a couple of clips of the 350 Yeti. So it's a different bike. It's not Helmut's big monster bike, but it is pretty cool to see what these guys ride in.
Absolutely.
All right, before we wrap up this video, I just want to share a couple of these products with you that were sent to us from Choko and Icerock. Here I have the heated gloves. This is actually a production model. The ones we had before were actually pre-production prototypes, which is kind of fun to play with. These are heated. They have 3 different settings. Currently, this one's on the lowest heat setting. These are a little bit bulky, but they're totally worth it. I usually carry 3 or 4 pair of gloves. The last ride we were on, everything was soaking wet. I had these at the end of the day, turned on the heat. That was really nice. And then furthermore, they got wet, just like everything else did. And the heat kind of kept me out of trouble and kept my fingers so that I could still operate the controls.
I was green with envy that day.
Yeah, we don't have a set of gloves for little carny hands over here. So, Andrew, quick note about the suits you've been wearing.
Yeah, you know, this suit, again, from Choko and Icerock, they let us use these for the season, test them out, give them some feedback, and the suits have been awesome. Something that you and I are chatting about before we started filming today is the color of this thing. It's pretty bonkers, but that's a big bonus, especially when it comes to filming and when you're trying to spot your riding partner in the bush.
That's right. I don't think any of us on the filming team are going to be wearing black anymore. It's just so much nicer to be able to see your buddy, makes for better filming, and lets you express yourself a little bit with some bright colors.
Yes.
That's it. We're getting very close to the end of the season. We're going to have a few more episodes for you. Until next episode, have fun, keep riding, play safe.
Thanks, folks.